goodness. Right, first things first. Is the mic on? Gonna find myself on the telephone. The laptop didn't even turn on for me there at all. Pedal test. Click into it. Yes, I can hear myself talking. We'll turn the volume down. Camera looks alright, doesn't it? Boom, boom. Right. I've drove around a couple of laps and my pedals have been okay. So I'm gonna dip my toes in to the dailies. I was wanting to have a bit of fun. I'd done like 2 or 3 on Monday, I think. We dipped our toes in. In our very first one, it was a nightmare. We went from second place to last place when no crashes or nothing, just because our pace was so poor. And then it kind of clicked. Although I have to say, in that first race on the second account, I had my old steering wheel settings on, and there was a big bit of slack in the middle, the way I used to drive. And yeah, after using it with high sensitivity and then going back to that big bit of slack, I didn't like it. It felt like there was a huge big area of steering wheel that I had no control out of. We should do a lab out and see what manufacturers we're going to choose. Sure, we don't even know the tracks, JJ. We don't even know the tracks. Let's 7 minutes. Let's throw ourselves in here to start off with, and we're going to turn up with a big red face. Six or 7 minutes, it says. I reckon that's time for me to go and get a beverage. I'm going to have myself a can of cider. So I am. Right, we're up and away. Yet no idea what the crack is with the laptop there this morning. It's not been turned on in ages, but I turned it on because I have been using it the last 2 or 3 times I streamed instead of having my telephone out. But it's not doing anything at all. I can't get it to do anything except for the screensaver screen. Seven minutes. Right, let's get things in place. You've missed my stream, to be honest. Thank you, JJ. Hopefully we'll be back. And I cleaned out my pedals. I don't want to presume that they're definitely fixed, but I drove around 3 or 4 laps there, and the last 2 or 3 times I've jumped into them, I have not been able to do any more than 3 or 4 laps because they've been annoying me that much, slowing me down on the exits of the corners and just flashing on me constantly. And I cleaned them differently this time. Rather than just, I gave them a proper clean. I got a wee paintbrush and all out and cleaned them all out properly around all the wee cogs. But I also sprayed stuff up into the wee connection bits after watching a video on YouTube, and hopefully they're going to be like a brand new set of pedals just before the FIA. Looking forward to see what tracks. They'll not show you all the tracks, sure they don't. They usually only let you see the first 10 rounds. So hopefully there'll be a few in there. Callum is in the house. Hello, Callum. Apologies not being on, boys. Twisted my back, or I've done something to it a couple of weeks ago, tidying up the garden. I've been on SnowRunner. Anytime that I have been in, I've been relaxing on SnowRunner. I forgot how good that game was as well, especially now there's mods. I've done like a mod map. I must have spent a good 10, 11, 12 hours all together each time I jump in and try to do the jobs, but the jobs are proper big jobs. Keith is in the house as well. Hello Keith, nice to see you, sir. Hopefully you're well. Callum is off to school again tomorrow. Right, let's get this here pulled in and all. What time? 4 minutes. We could roll a smoke in 4 minutes, but that's maybe not a good thing for us. We'll enjoy our can of cider. We'll get this first race under our belt. Hopefully it'll not be as traumatic as the last time I tried to dip my toes in the very first race, from second right down to last, and we weren't too good. We were just off the pace. We were shiting ourselves because we didn't know how the car was going to feel on the braking zones, so we were a mile early in the braking zones. We were getting had left, right and centre every single corner we came to, and then by the end of the race, I think the second and third races we ended up steady top fives, but hopefully it'll be a wee bit better in the first one today, he said. Your school started the Easter break a week later than other schools though. Thanks for hopping in anyway, boys. We'll see if we can get a couple of hours out of ourselves at least anyway. Who knows? I feel pretty good at the moment. I don't feel too bad. I'd be surprised if our qualifying time is starting as well up, because I was looking at the qualifying times and they've definitely improved in the top 10s. Anytime I've even caught anything on YouTube, I've always had a quick look and been thinking to myself, oh fuck, I'd have been starting 13th there, and I think I have a badass qualifying time. I was pretty pleased. It should really be a 0.6. I was 3/10 ahead of that time on Wednesday or something when I jumped in to try and improve it around the last corner. Now, albeit the ghost nails the life out of the last corner, but even if I had just drove around that corner normal and I had lost a wee tenth, I would have beat it by a couple of tenths at the very least, possibly even 3 tenths if I had a good corner as well. And then the brakes just never released on me. Once I braked for it, it was just on the run to the line. They were jamming the whole way. Go on, let's unhook from the Wi-Fi and hook back up. Oh, United Spurs up now at the minute, 0-0 at the moment. West Ham 3, Leicester City 2, full time. Yeah, no connection on my phone at the minute. But my pictures are, hopefully my stream is still going. Apologies, we're not working at the minute. I might not try this damn thing again. Open it back up, because I was enjoying the chat being on my right hand side a wee bit bigger. Messages just popped up like, but still not. Let me past the screensaver scene or screen. The phone's loaded up, and Ren is in the house as well. Hello, Ren. How are you, sir? I see you just decided to hop in. I was at the top of my list for quite a while. Was what I thought was a badass time, but no, you thought yourself, let's show what a half decent time really is. Well done, sir. Holy nass as usual. All good. Hopefully 8th place we're starting in this one. Anyone we know. It's you to think. I know we're on our second account, but it's a good chance that it's still a top split daily. We'll just try and survive the first one, get the first one under our belt, and get into the flow of how the car handles with the tires and fuel on. Podium is in the house as well. My goodness. How are you, mate? Nice to see you. This is my first one. I'm nervous. My first one on Monday when I tried it went all wrong. But then the second and third one were steady half decent races. Hopefully we'll find the flow of the car right and quick. We'll leave it on 1. Not sure why. Most people have been watching, have had it on 3. I'm going to leave it on 1. And there's a wee group of fans. We'll be over the moon that we've turned up here today. That car can't even do a donut, can you believe that? Embarrassing, right in front of the fans, look at them. A couple of thousand of them there, pointing at us now and laughing. Big belly chuckles and everything. Look at that fool. Live on stream. Hungry, you need to cook some breakfast. It's early in the morning then where you are. Maybe you will join on your alternate account. Sounds like a plan. Ren joins to be our teammate on a second account that he did not give a damn about. He started on pole position and just slowed the pace right down and allowed Scotty to win. Quick jump through again, just leave it as it is. Hopefully we'll find a flow. Apologies in advance for not keeping up with that chat. Have we got a number? No, I can't even say a wee number, so I don't know what Gran Turismo wants from me. Let's start with wanting a top 5, a pit party, and no flickering from my brakes. Right, we'll go in the middle, give the people behind an option to misses. On lifting the coast, judging on the cars in front. Hopefully the people behind are nice and patient as we drive like a granny around the first corner. Hardest part of the race has been completed. Now, hardest part, part 2, about to come up. Please don't run me, boys. Oh my goodness, they're all going to want a piece. Left our brake on as late as we could, and again survived it. Oh, we top. We got more. Right, come on, Stephen, start the flow. My goodness, just release the pressure from the ass area, please. At some point, Mr. Turismo. I'd like to be looking forward now, rather than looking behind me there. A wee bit of a gap. Would you like to make friends with me? Have you heard the rumours that I'm a friendly guy? Oh my goodness, he was doing the slow move there. Would have been in that slipstream if he'd have made friends. He'd have been on the bumper and tapping me along. Whereas now he's back there thinking he's going to lunge me. Again, we'll have to brake late. Hard to hit good lines when there's a guy on the arse area wanting to make that pass. Actually prefer him ahead of us, but there's not enough of a gap behind us at the moment. He's a wee bit further behind this time, right? I'm going to trust him. Just have patience, nice and early. Try and hit my own good line. Slow in and fast out. And now we're back in the slipstream, Mr. Turismo. We get away from him a bit. There we go. One corner with a bit of patience. With him far enough back. Although if he's got a good corner there, that was awful for themselves. Mr. Turismo has had a look at what has went on in this race for these guys, and he's not liked it. They were naughty boys, and just like that, it was a Super GT result at the moment. And we've had no flickering from the brakes either at the moment. Have we fixed the braking problem? We've cleaned the pedals properly. Again, I'm not going to defend it, because if he's any interest in heading forward, he's not really going to want to be trying to move there. He's going to want to pass me now if he wants to pass me. I do want to defend it, but I'm not going to. Again, we'll give him the chance to go for it. We timed our brakes as late as we could, but just slowing up the pace. The top 5 is driving away, gentlemen. Did you boys only turn up here for a top 6? I would like a top 5 myself. What about it? Another huge big bunch back there. Like if these boys had a wee bit of teamwork, we'll be able to secure a top 6 or 7 anyway. But at the moment, there's a huge big hungry bunch back there still wanting to come back. Come on, make friends with me, man. Surely you don't want to side to side here. Oh, come on. Is that slipstream for me? Get back here. That would help us a great deal. Lap 3, it's a big race, Stephen. It's a big race. Settle down, settle down. Shit will go down. There he goes. He's showing us his nose. This time we'll not fade it as much this time. We'll have a lift on the coast. And we'll only try and lose the one spot. And we should be all back in the slipstream. We're in a fight now for the top 4. Right, now let me make friends with you. We'll use you as our own secret weapon. What do we think? Let him know no need to defend it. Still clinging. Relax, Max, relax. Don't worry. I'm still there. Maybe on the grass from somebody. And again. Another wheel on the grass. Nah. Decisions of where to go. Does anybody want to play pick-a-pig? Anybody? Come on, play it with me. Still there. What's it look like behind? Right, there's a wee bit of a split starting to occur behind. Just not really wanting to pass, but wanting to put the guy off behind me. Trying to go for his own pass. He does try and go round the outside. I was unlucky, sir. That was a hell of an effort. And very clean of him as well. He's going to be away from the slipstream now, on the red colour. Although, no, I don't want to make friends with you. Come on, I want to make friends with you. Let's go and catch him. No, even though we're making friends, no, he trusted us just at the end. Again, we might as well make friends. I want more than a top 5. There's a 4th place on up the road there. Again, we'll let him know with small, lovely wee top on the bumper area. Must be a wee bit close to that slip. Why have I lacked so much drive there? Oh, we've got topped from behind. Or we were making that pretty alright, so he might have taken it a bit bad there. Again, but we've survived. It could have been all over there totally. We're still there. We will enjoy a race for people. And there's still a wee bunch of them just on up there. Oh, dirty tires, Stephen. Come on. Right. How naughty were you? How naughty were you? Oh, the wheel on the grass. Getting away with it. Right, in this race for practice anyway. Let's try it 3 to the rear and see what all the rest of these guys are using 3 to the rear for. I know it's going to help protect the tires, but I'm hoping I don't get a silly slide out of the back end. What was there, Mr. Turismo, left in this one for me? There's still plenty just on up the road there. A wee bit of slipstream now, and the guy behind definitely has a bit of pace as well. Oh. Don't really want to get into a race, you know. Right now there's still a possibility of more. And the guy behind must have had a load of patience there as well. He still wants more too. He didn't turn up here for a top 9. He's still looking on up the road, seeing that wee bunch of them up there. Let's go, Mr. Sharky. Let's do this shit, sir. Come on, trust me. Come on you go. You're starting to make me think I want to pass you. Did your team send you out today for a top 9 result, sir? I think they quite possibly have. Come on, son. On you go. He's going to put us into a totally different battle here. A big angry punch on behind us. Yeah, but it's time for us to try and show some sort of nose if we can. I want to pass immediately, sir. ASAP. Again, he wants to defend it. I'm not going on the outside of you. Get away the fuck. Trying to get me on the outside there. Oh my god, he really wants a top 9. Sir, I can take you places. Please let me just drive in front of you. I'll take you places. How much time will be lost? Again, no chance me trying to even pass him there. But he thinks I'm going to. He thinks I want that top 9 and that's all I want. What about driving right round the outside of you? Would you let me do that? No, he would have a cheeky wee squeeze, but perfectly legal. Right, let's see if they can sort it out between them. Or was there a 2 for the price of 1 sale? You know, he's going to defend the life out of it. I prefer to get the 2 of him. He's not handing the spot over. Was there 2 for the price of 1 of a cutback? There was indeed a 2 for the price of 1 cutback. Just like that. We were all over that like a dog on a piece of meat. Like a fly on a lump of shite. Whatever you're saying is, we were on that stuff. There's a wee top 7 now. Lap 9. Would like to actually just jump straight on past you as well, right and quick. Oh, did they get into anything behind it? They've slowed themselves down a wee bit. Oh, easy boy, easy. There's still more. Just on up the road, making me perhaps not want to pass him right now. Could maybe make friends with another guy and use him. A slim chance. If those two run up the road, get into an argument. Right, we've dropped a slip anyway. Last lap. 7th place we want, by the looks of it. And surely that's a perfect distance back for a fantastic run on the man, Mr. Weiser. What do I think? Was it? Maybe not, maybe not. Not close enough. I'm keeping in tight as long as we can. Try and send the big one right round the outside. Did we get stopped? Did we get stopped? My goodness, that was a full send. The team were on the radio giving permission for the full send, and fuck me, was that a full one or what? Just about managing to stay on the track, keep it just about within the legal parameters. What do I think? Come on, slow down. It should be on the brakes much earlier. He's gonna have, oh, he's got a nose, he's got to run. We'll have to give the man that room. He got himself a sexy nose. There's nothing we could do. Should have defended that earlier, and there's penalties all up ahead. How big of a penalty? How far back does that bring him? Got a sexy nose on his right hand side. Keep him squeezed in, but I'm not trying to hang around the outside of him. I'm looking for more of a cut back. I'm not going to risk him just driving me off the track. And now the team are on the radio demanding once again that we full send this. Has to be done. Again, look for more of a cutback rather than trying to send it right around the outside. Did he drift out? He parked it lovely on the apex. But there was a sexy nose. There's a sexy nose. Go, go, go. To the line. Shortest route to the line. Who got it? Oh, he just about got it. That was close. What was the time? Close in the end. Survival in the first one, but JJ says punt him. Benson is in the house as well. Hello Benson, nice to see you sir. Thanks for hopping on guys. It looked at one point that it was all going to go wrong. I don't know what is wrong with my laptop, Benson. Have you any idea what I should try? I turn my laptop on and usually the screensaver comes up, and then you hit the button on it, and then it asks me for my 4-digit password to get in, and then that's me in. I'm just frozen on my screensaver. It's a lovely picture, like of a snowy wee village somewhere, but it won't do anything else. So I'm back on the telephone. JJ says he beat my time. Are we going to see you now in a daily race then, JJ? Are you going to be brave enough to turn up? Never mind trying to beat my time. It's took you all week. Sunday. It's Sunday, JJ. And JJ is still that happy that he beat a middle-aged Irishman's time. Where are you? Let's have a look at it. Look, a 55.7 on Sunday. He has been trying the whole damn week. I wonder if we'll now see ye in a race, JJ? Are you going to be brave enough now, or is it still no? You see, it's your first day doing the time trial, he says, with a sneaky grin. I believe you, JJ. Of course I believe you. That's not the problem. It's the millions who wouldn't believe you. Three minutes left. We'll dive straight back in. Again, we'll show up with a big red face. Who minds? But yeah, we're stuck on the damn loading screen on the laptop. I've no idea what I'm supposed to do. All I've done is turned it off and on about half a dozen times to try and resolve the problem, but it doesn't seem to want to be resolved. Didn't even notice what number it was on the car there either. You've not done race C this week. Well, let's go. Come on in. Let's see what you're made of doing those amateur race A's and race B's. What are you like? I believe Goodwood is race A next week, which means I will probably have a go at it for fun, you know, but it's in minis, not sure what mini it is in. I would like it to be in the middle one rather than the really old one. I would like it to be in the slightly more up to date mini. But race A's are just hectic. Even if you qualify the best time in the world and you start in first place, it's virtually impossible to get away from the bunch with the slipstream settings. It's meant to be a wee short race that encourages close side by side action, which also encourages incidents to go down and shit to hit the fan, which I like to try and avoid. There's no hurry, don't you worry. Oscar's in the house. Thank you, Oscar. We're feeling a bit better now, and we've cleaned out the pedals. I actually thought the last 2 or 3 times I've jumped in to try and do a wee lap or two, I've thought myself, right, I need a new set of pedals. I'm not going to be able to play Gran Turismo again until I get something sorted. But I stripped them all down, cleaned them, and touch wood, they've been working like new. Has any of you been having much fun? I've seen a few. I've still been on my telephone, like keeping an eye on YouTube and shit, but I don't a lot of people try and interlark us, and I can't say if it's been a quiet week. I haven't seen loads of people on streaming the life out of stuff. You don't like this week? I would have liked it if my pedals had been working and had been feeling a wee bit better. I definitely would have had a good wee bit of fun on Monza, especially whenever there's no risk anymore. You're not scared of penalties and a DR reset. So worst case scenario is that you bump into the wrong people and they take you out and ruin your race and you get last place, but you'll still be classed as a very clean driver. There'll be no SR punishment, so it's really only the DR that'll be going up and down, and I don't think you could lose a last place in a room where you're number one. Is not going to be a disaster, really, is it? A couple of thousand maybe. The lap Oscar got, he just did 2 laps and you got a 56. On Monday morning when I first got into it, I seen that everyone was in this here car, but I jumped into the Jag and spent 20 minutes in the Jag, and I set myself what I thought was a very good lap time, and it was a 56.2, I think, in the Jag. And I thought to myself, right, I like how the Jag feels. And then I jumped into that other car, and straight away I'd done a crap lap, and I beat the Jag's time by a tenth of a second, even though I'd missed all sorts of apexes. So it's a shame that there's not more cars in it. It would be nice to have a wee bit of a variety. 8th place starting in this one. Same kind of people in the room. Ali K 2010 is also in the house. Alright, Benson, yes sir. Benson, I was saying, have you any suggestions about what I can do? When I turn my laptop on now, I'm just on the screensaver page. Usually that is what happens, but then I just touch or click on the screen, and then I put in my password, and then all my options and stuff like to go on to Google and what have you come up at the side, but I can't do anything. I'm just looking at a beautiful wee snowy town and a screensaver. JJ just did himself a 0.5. JJ, see if you're not going to come and have me a race. Don't be jumping into the chat talking about your 1 lap speed. 1 lap speed means nothing, young man. Get yourself a wee bit of bravery the next time you're out or the next time you run down to the fridge. See if there's any bravery in there, and take yourself a bit and come and have me a race. You know I'll help you. I'll help you get a good result, and you can help me get a good result, but something tells me you don't want it. You don't want it. Try press escape a few times. Nothing at the moment, and I haven't been burning out. Not that matters. And again, let's try and look after those tyres. Well, hopefully we'll not crash in the first or second chicane. The back end stepping out. Everyone does seem to be driving this 3 to the rear, so hopefully it's a half decent one. Apologies in advance for missing any chat boys as well. Survived it anyway. And we're at a small risk of getting a penalty as well, very much for cut. Whoa. Colin McRae. Again, I don't really want it, but I don't want to drop behind him, and he might want it a whole lot now just because he's got that penalty. So I'm going to stay defensive. I'm not looking for a pass, just trying to defend my own position. That he wants it right around the outside. Right, one more chicane and then a wee bit of a gap should open up behind us. Start focusing a wee bit more on moving forward. That's a risk, Stephen. You fucking did. You did, you fool! My goodness, man. Nah, kinda. How far back? Is it gonna drop us? Oh, it feels so slow. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. How many's gonna have us? There we go. 12 still there. All's not lost. Again? Why? Are you risking that? Got away with that just because of how slow we were going. Lap 2, big race to go still. Don't know why he doesn't want slipstream. Speed for free, and he says no. No thanks, I ain't going fast enough. A sneaky, aggressive one. And it was a 2 for the price of 1 sale. It was actually a 3 for the price of 1 sale because there was also a resetted car there. Wasn't planning on going for that, but it was either drive into the back of the man or fully send it. Again, making me have to defend it. Come on. Nearly back on the more slipstream. Oh, come on. My goodness. That was shocking. Flashed my legs at you, you dirty dog. That was some rough shit right there. Mr. F. Oh, don't go. Oh my goodness. Mr. Turismo trying to give a man a heart attack. Come on, get me away from them. My goodness. They're out of the slip. Look at you back there. What are you thinking? Come on. God damn it, I said, come on. Where did the grip go there? They're going to be back in the slip now as well. And there they are, they're in. Oh dear. Surely they're too far back for a launch. As late as we can. No one, they're getting closer. They're coming back at us, my goodness. Hopefully it's only one on his own coming back. Again, my exit was slow, so I'll not get a penalty, I don't think. Well, he said right before the incident. I thought it was going slow enough there, but it was a poor line on the exit. Again, My own fault. How sore is it going to be? Ow! Ow! Fuck, come on. Oh my goodness. It's a totally different battle. It's a totally different battle we're in now. He's going to have me too, is he? He is. There's nothing we can do. Filtering behind him. Top 10 at the moment, right? And again, can't get her head down. Move forward. No sense trying to pass the man here. Still a big angry bunch back there. I could maybe take a sexy nose to your inside. Nice, sir. At least try and force him. He done really well there. He put me off and also never affected the guy in front. Very good awareness from Mr. Paul. Although he's now going to want to pass him because he's thinking to himself that guy behind me wants a pass. Still 5 laps to go. Winchy, is Winchy in the house? I'm not sure if Winchy's in the house or since you're talking about Winchy. If you are, hello sir. Thanks for hopping in. Fuck me. He'd some drive there, didn't he? Come on the move. Again, we'll have patience. Can I take advantage of any of it? No. Oh, he gave me a nudge, but was just going to give me a pass, or at least a sexy nose to the inside, sir. Alcoholics Highway. Oh god, I'm just out of the slip. Okay, come on. Bit of focus. Nice and early on the brakes. Slow in, fast out. Invitation to the party has been accepted. Really clean as well, that guy. Oh, the brakes awfully hard. Two to go. Looks like 6th place is what there is up from this one. Jim is in the house. Hello Jim, sir. Thanks for hopping in. Apologies for missing any chat, guys. Was there anything to be had? Anything? A sexy nose inside of you maybe? Come on. We tried to help him on out with bringing the slipstream back out. Out enough? No, the man's still got a sexy nose to the inside. And we have second penalty. Oh, that's gonna give me a penalty, Stephen. You fool. 3 of them at the race. Needed to tidy up our whole race. A poor drive. 3 times. And that's gonna throw us way back out of the top 10. Again, it's painful. Right, can we come back one more time? Was there anything other than a top 10 for us? It's been like 3 separate races, this one, all rolled into one each time. We're doing half decent, pick ourselves up, apparently. But still, there was small hope, even with 1 lap left to go, of more. Surely Mr. Turismo will have a wee surprise for us on the last lap. I know 2 for the price of 1 sale, maybe even. Keep our own patience, hit our own slow as fuck line. And there's 1 down. Thank goodness he stayed ghosted. It is the last lap. It is the last lap moves. At least big fake ones. Try and scare him a wee bit with it. Team boss on the radio now. What's that you're saying, boss? A top 8 you want? I have to, you're demanding. I may not have a job if I don't try something here. Okay, well I'll try then. He might have been nice enough to let me hang it round there, but just didn't trust him enough. Very easily could have squeezed us right out of. Or we're close enough for a wild crazy motocross style lunge on the last lap. The guy behind us is more than likely going to go for his own lunge. And we get it slowed down, a big slow ass when he packs. 9th was all Mr. Turismo had for us. An enjoyable one, but a bit frustrating. Our own silly mistakes handing us out 3 seconds for the penalties. Thank you, Jim, thank you. Yes, mate, I done my back in there a couple of weeks ago. A bit of sun came out and I thought to myself, haha, let's try and tidy up the garden. And it didn't quite go as planned. I have to be losing ratings head over heels at the moment. Number 3 on the door that time. Out we go. Let's get ourselves signed up for more of the same shit. Haven't had a steady race yet that has went smoothly for us. But that one was fun. At least we've got a bit of a flow now. The nerves have settled down a wee bit. Oh, Jesse, you couldn't give us a wee bit of tobacco over?
Hold on, busy here. 2 seconds.
Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come, come, come. Jim says PG Motorsport was in your last Racing Cup lobby. You wanted to punt them off, but you messed up in qualifying. To be fair, I've actually watched a couple of things that he's posted from our incident, and I think we're wrong whenever we say he doesn't show his dirty driving. There's certainly times where he won't show it because he'll get a poor result or he'll rage quit, so he won't show that race. But if he wins a race by starting in last and ramming off everybody in front of him, he lets you see how he won that race. He's really, really dirty, but he's extremely happy. Like, to let us all watch how dirty he is. And someone mentioned to me that it's actually not one person, which would make sense. Someone told me it's actually 4 people in the same household, all using the same account, which would make sense because there's sometimes he's really, really clean, and other times he's a Momo's kind of character. So that would kind of make a bit of sense, wouldn't it? I hope not the same anymore. If I have many more run-ins with him, I'm going to start my own campaign, and we'll just ask anyone, if you see him, please take him out, give him a poor result, keep him down in those crap lobbies. Sensible guys don't want to see him in their race. Three minutes, Stephen, 3 minutes. The pressure was on. Okay, Jesse, is this all the tobacco there is in the tin?
Yeah.
Oh dear. I don't even think we'll get a smoke roll with this tobacco. Don't you worry, we can take our time. And my laptop still hasn't, no, still not letting me do nothing. Two minutes to go. You've come across a lot of idiots at the Monza race this week. I would imagine Monza is, it's one of those games, or it's one of those tracks. It allows slower guys to be faster than usual. It would be a track that's why I like tracks like this, because it helps me go a wee bit faster and hang with people who are faster. Although it also gives guys that are much slower than me as well opportunities to hang with you, and then they don't realise how much earlier they have to brake and so on. And lots of them, I'm sure, will just be a lot of kids on it as well, just happy to ram off, as well as quite a few adults who are happy to just ram people out of the way. Yeah, that's it. I don't know if most guys, hopefully, I would like to think, but most guys, it's an accident, just because it's hard to judge. Sometimes I misjudge that as well. A wee tiny, a glance at a comment, or a bit of brain fade, a thought in the head. There's nothing in that, love. a wee bit of brain fade in the head or something, and you just forget that you're in a slipstream going 15 miles an hour faster. Starting 8th, can we survive another one? Quentin is in the house. Get away, Quentin, I don't want to see you. McSpongy's also in the house. Who else? Momo's is in the house as well. Never had a problem with Momo's, which some people may say is an awful shame, because if you just put Momo's in the name of a video, it will be seen a lot more. That's why you see so many videos saying, is this the new Momo's? That's just them they're trying to squeeze that man's name. He's fucking famous. He's renowned. You squeeze his name into your title and boom, you're happy with yourself. We'll manage to squeeze him in. Even if he races me really clean in this race, we'll maybe come up with a Momo's title and try and clickbait people. He's always been a wee gentleman with me. There was one race where I seen him getting annoyed with someone else, and I was thinking to myself, whenever the other guy tried to pass him, I thought to myself, oh my goodness, that's Momo's. Why are you thinking of passing him in the first lap? And straight away he just lost the plot and took him out. Again, no idea what number is on the car. It says number 2 on that wee car sitting there now, but I don't think that's correct. Hopefully not. That was a meeting for all the cool guys who turned up that day. Yeah, that's it. It's just, and to be fair, Jim, lots and lots of us are like that. It's unusual to find someone who is happy, I mean, to be aggressively passed and you don't lose your own temper. It's like there's a conversation going on between you and every other driver in each race that you do. If you try and pass someone around the outside twice and he just pushes you off the track, then the next time you pass him, you're going to be dirty, 100%. Or at the very least, very aggressive and assertive. You make sure you try and push him off the track. Right. Third time lucky, it was the third race of the day. Still no battles of bubbly. The team are bitterly disappointed with me. Come on, on you go. Got me lucky there. Been pushed out. Survived it, but job done yet again. But again, a wee bit of a split in the field. That was poor. Just let them back into the slipstream on it. back to these guys. Move back, no. Just out of it. A wee bunch of 4 at the front, still all in the slipstream, so things could get interesting up there, and maybe allow the rest of us back into it. Oh, I was in it, You'd done the hard work, man, you'd done the damn hard work. Too greedy on the exit, my god. Again, tempting others. It's Momo's! It's coming up behind us now for a piece. Yeah, there's smoke over here now, straight off you want it. Where's your flow, man? Where's your flow? It's left me there for a moment. Right, they're still just out of it. Although it's not Momo now. No man's land at the moment. Lap 2. Come on guys, somebody up there give us a pass. A wee bit of side by side action. Bring me a wee bit of hope. Fighting others back. There was a penalty on back there as well, so if this guy does come and he wants it, we'll hopefully use him with our very own secret weapon. We need something to go down. Top 5, son. Still ahead of you. And he's on his own. Right, that's alright, he's on his own. If he comes, we can use him. Because we're just driving away from us on the streets. Full sand straight away, my god, man. Not was an aggressive one. Hopefully he's in that sort of mood as well when he reaches these other two. Certainly don't want to get into a race with him. He's going to win his top 5 here. If we can hang with him, if that's the sort of moves he's got planned up his sleeve for everyone in the race. And a wee penalty handed out up ahead as well. Still clinging, just about. That was strange, wasn't it? A penalty as well. Not be third time lucky. Lap 4. Going to drop us back in a battle for the top 10 once again. Although it's a wee half second this time. Come on. I'd love to be able to hang on to his slipstream. Fact to go. Thank you. Smokers Highway. Oh, Stephen. Tried too much of a chunk. And it's done and dusted. Another chance going. Back in, going a wee bit on it there with the tower. Was not doing that whenever it was running on 1. What lap are we on? Lap 6. Let's bring it back down to 2, see if it keeps doing that. Just out of it. The guy behind is just in it. There's more than just him in it as well. It is indeed a fight for the top 10. I wonder, does he want it off us? Nobody like the nudges on. I reckon he'd want it. I'd want it if I was him. Just drive from one slipstream into the other one. Let's try and hit our own line. Come on, come on. Oh, damn it. Just out over the chicane. A chance, but now we got a good chicane. We're being at the party. There's a lot more steady there in the back end of the curve. Again, just out of it. Quentin is behind us now, my goodness. Can't Quentin be your secret weapon? Couldn't even hang on to it. Ah, the catfish next in the queue. Coming for a piece. Show me your nose, sir. Hey, can you help me at all? A wee land of it, maybe. Hopefully it is only a wee land of it. But we certainly have not been hang with the rest of them who's on bars. And again, poor run out of it. Only still on it because Catfish made a couple of wee mistakes there. But still, we cling, and he's got a wee half second of a penalty as well. Can you believe that yet? Ugh. Oh. Shit, I knew he was going to send it, but I wanted Catfish. I did try and hang with him. We'll smelt this guy coming, but we're still there. And Catfish has a penalty. Was there a wee surprise on the very last lap of the race? Catfish, did you want to share it, sir? Did you want to share it? Like a granny, slow in, fast out. Around the outside of you, please, if I could, sir. You get any sort of run for a last corner lunge. What's that, boss? It must be tried, even on Mr. Catfish. At least threaten one to try and get him just a line. A sneaky nose to the inside, but no, he defended well. There was nothing else to be had. It wasn't even a top 10. 11th. Just not putting a consistent, a full race together. A lack of consistency. Being unfortunate and finding ourselves out of the slipstream early, and then you're just in the wrong wee group. If you hit lucky and hang in a slipstream with a wee bunch for that first 1 or 2 laps, it makes a big difference. Back again for more punishment. Why not? Are we still A+ even, I wonder? There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Oh. Laptops. I unplugged it, pulled the power lead out, and pushed it back in. And there's movement now. I need a PP as well. We should have went and done a PP. I'm going to have to do another 10 laps holding it in. Go a little closer. Let's go. Super GT is in the house. Hello. Stupid DCD. Disconnected. Is that what that means? From the lobby. I think there's been quite a few people. I've not been on myself now this last couple of weeks, but I've seen a few other streamers having problems with disconnects. Touch wood, I haven't had those problems myself. Right, can we complete a damn race? We've survived every race that we've went into, really. Like, it hasn't all went wrong and ended up in last on our own. But we're making it hard for ourselves. We need to get into that flow straight away. Yeah, you disconnected while you were leading a race. Unlucky, sir, unlucky. This is my fourth one of the day. We still haven't just had a smooth run. If we can hit a wee bit lucky with that slipstream. in the first lap, survive the first 2 chicanes with nobody trying to make a pass and still be in a slipstream. We can maybe try and hang with these guys who are clearly a bit faster than us, because once the slipstream's gone, we're not hunting them back down. We're ending up with the guy at the front of a wee group all the time and dropping backwards instead of at the back of a wee group, clinging on, pulling us forwards. Podium is back in the house. Hello. You're having a wee lurk while you're cooking. You had to go to the store. Not a problem, sir. Nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in again. It's their 4th one. We still haven't even had a top 5. The team had me at a meeting. They called a meeting with me after that last race, and they says, listen, your chances are running out. You need to go out and prove that you've still got what it takes. Doesn't matter that you're having a wee drink, doesn't matter that you're having a wee smoke. You need to go out and make it work. We're learning stuff with the brake pumps, but we were happy enough at 3 to the rear until lap 6, but I'm just going to leave it at 2 this time, and hopefully we'll not get caught out in the chicanes. In the second chicane, the back end stepped out over the curb 2 laps in a row. Was it 4th time lucky? The saying is usually 3rd time lucky. Hopefully it's 4th time lucky for us. Pit party is needed. Damo's in the house as well. Hello Damo, nice to see you, sir. Thanks for hopping in. Apologies for not being on, boys. A bit of a bad back after trying to tidy the garden up. I have been playing a bit of SnowRunner, but thoroughly enjoyed getting back into it. There's mods and all now, and I've downloaded a map right 2 to the rear, and don't do anything. There you go. There's a pit party just on up ahead. P5 is what the team want. No more race here dropping backwards shit, picking up penalties. It's time to flow. Like, nah. Let's go. Go, go. He said, right before being lunged in the very first corner, his race was over before it had begun. He's warming his tyres up too, as if he might want to go. I'm going for the middle. He'll lift on the coast and judge it on the cars ahead, and hope if anyone behind mistimes his brakes, they don't drive straight into me. And again, we've found ourselves at a weak group, and we're going to be out of the slip again. God damn it! That's us in the race for the win. If we had been lucky and clung on to it, I don't really want to. He's sitting there with a big 3-second penalty. I don't want none of you at the moment. No, you want some. My God, man. That's shocking. Lap 1, and he wanted some in a hurry. Oh my goodness. Come on, let me filter in there. No, we're getting mauled over and over. Ah, and again, they're lunging. They all wanted it. Was Momo this time with an aggressive one. My goodness. Are we clinging? Please let me cling. Let me cling on to the group. We're still there at the minute. Oh, nowhere to go. Oh my goodness, he's early on the break as well as the robbers. My goodness, it's all went wrong, ladies and gentlemen. He's 19th out of 19. It has become a let's not get lost race. At the moment, don't get lost. My goodness, that went wrong in a big goddamn way fast. Because one person wanted to pass on the way into the second chicane. Not sure if he's just mistimed his brakes and the cold tyres or what, but we were looking quite sweet there. And just like that, the click of a finger, I'm lonely, so lonely. I have nobody, I'm all on my own. Come on, Gran Turismo. I want someone to play with in this race. I'm refusing to rage pit at the moment. Surely, Mr. Turismo, these races can turn out to be stories for the grandkids. The start of the race all went wrong. The team was on the radio telling them the garage was open and clear. Pull in anytime you want. And he thought, no. He didn't drive fast. He fucked up corner after corner in hope that perhaps Mr. Turismo would give him a wee treat, someone to race with, a fellow competitor for some side-by-side action on the track. It is called a PlayStation after all. You're meant to be playing with people, not just driving around on your own. McSpongy is on up ahead. Let's flash our lights at McSpongy and say hello. Big race, Stephen, big race. At least we can see people now. There's something to go for, at least. Excuse me, I'll be going for the rest of that beverage on the next straight. Things can only get better. They can only get better. That's a nice wee queue up there, Stephen. It's a nice wee queue, I'm telling you. This could indeed turn out to be one that by the end you're very happy you didn't just quit out, because it was one of the baddest races you've ever had in your whole goddamn Gran Turismo career. Unless we do silly stuff, don't look, don't give me a penalty, Mr. Turismo. No, what? Perfectly legal, that one. Do we get out of last? What do I think, Mr. McSpongy? Hello, sir! Nice to see you, McSpongy! I haven't seen you in a while! And some people, there is still a beautiful big queue just on up the road. And we've got trust in Mr. McSpongy. We've raced him many times. Very clean. He said right before McSpongy done the dirtiest, most craziest lunge in the history of Gran Turismo. Again, if he wants to tap us, he can tap us. If he wants to show us his nose, we shall lift off and hand it over to him, try and get back into the queue. He's not showing us his nose, he's going right to the outside. And just like that, a bit of trust for one corner, and me and Mr. McSpongy are back at the party for a top 15. Invitation accept. Stephen, I was going really slow there. I don't know what I'm doing with my corner in here, but today got away with murder there. Absolutely got away with murder. And that should have been a penalty. Only thing saved me was I was going so goddamn slow. Mr. Turismo looked at that and said, you can't, he's lost time there. Look at how slow the man has drove around that corner. He's clearly gained no advantage whatsoever. Let's call that one perfectly legal. Again, no interest in defending it from McSpongy. If he wants it, he can have it anytime he wants. Oh, that's poor drive for you, sir. That's awful. That slipstream could be gone. It could be gone. We penalty for him as well. McSpongy should nudge us. Should want us ahead of him. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You are an absolute gentleman. How much does he want to stay in this here fight? A whole goddamn lot was the answer. A whole goddamn lot. Even with a half second floating above his head for being a bit of a dirty dog. He's clearly been hacking somewhere. Gran Turismo doesn't hand out silly penalties for no reason whatsoever. He's clearly forgotten to do a whole section of the track at some point. Right, I'm now going defensive to defend it from... Ah, we're not getting stopped. He nudges us and makes it worse. We're all awfully slow, awfully slow. So we are, but is that perfectly legal, Mr. Turismo? There was no advantage gained there except for a precision. Perhaps some might even say one of the baddest passes ever seen. It's Sharky. He's coming. He's taking it. He's taking it. That's. We can only hope he mistimes his braking awfully, or at least now that drop a wee bit, slow you down just a bit. No. Good racing, like good racing, but it's not quick. It's not quick, and he's a dirty dog. He's a dirty dog, Mr. Sharky. My goodness, we thought for a moment we were playing with Flipper. No, we were playing with fucking Jaws. We shall not find ourselves, hopefully, on the outside of Mr. Sharky ever again. Remember that, Sharky Shark. That should be an easy one to remember. In capital letters, Sharky Shark. You'll get bit if you go near him. Don't go near him round the outside. Lesson learned, sir. That's a conversation with me saying hello. Nice to meet you, sir. Could I throw a badass maneuver around the outside? Or would you drive and leave space for me? And he's just answered back, who the fuck are you? No, is the answer. Get off my racetrack. Are we lost? We're lost again. 5-lap race to not get lost. It's Sharky, but it's Sharky ahead of us. There's the motivation. Go get the man. Look, even from this far back, for me to be risking it. Up ahead, driving on tack. Let's focus on that and see if that comes down at all. It's down to 3.5 lights. Don't mind me flashing my headlights, sir. We're just saying a big hello. Nice to meet you. The headlight flashes are actually designed, if you don't know, to add an extra bit of pressure to your ass area, sir. Because we all know pressure on the ass area can make you shit your pants. I hope. We can have an underfunded parking incident live on stream. I do need to do my own job, but and at least bring you down, make you feel a wee bit of pressure, and not let you drive away. You're holding me at 3.5 at the moment. Again, we'll flash our lights. Why not? Oh, JJ said the stream is down. Is the stream off, guys? Apologies if it is. My picture's still there, so hopefully it is still on. I'm not sure if YouTube's been messing about, but I have seen other streamers who seem to be having problems here and there. What is it? It's snowing? Free to go at the end of this one. We're not bringing him down fast enough. Again with flasher lights. In hope. I've just looked at his flag, he's a German. That looks like a German flag. Fuck. All hope is almost lost from me. Just looking at that flag. Germans just don't feel pressure usually, do they? They just brush that shit off. I'd be very, very surprised if we get a mistake out of them. .1. Basically, we've got it. His pace, like, but we're not fast enough to be hunting him down. We need a mistake. And without making a mistake as well, he'll be pulling away. He is indeed. Oh, come on. I'm lonely. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. If we get them to under 3 seconds, then the headlight flashes will be at their full maximum potential power. I always say they do work up to 5 seconds. They still have some sort of effect up to 5 seconds away, but once you're under 3 seconds, that's them at their full working capability. But we just can't get there. Hopefully he's one of those guys who has never had last lap headlight flashes before. Who knows? He might just not know what to do, or even anybody else in the room have a crash or an incident. No, they're all that far ahead. They could afford to have a crash or an incident. Oh, look at that. It's under 3. We'll have to flash now. Two laps to go. So we'll see now how he handles the headlight flashes at under 3 seconds. Keep watching that time. It's already down to 2.6. I'm not sure if he's handling it or not. He might not be a German. This could be a second account. This could be a non-German using a German account, because those headlight flashes there seem to have done something to the man. We'll continue flashing away. Here, Sharky, Sharky. Come on. You know I want it. Keep your own patience, Stephen. Keep your own patience, man. There's still more stone up ahead. He's dragging us forward as well. Oh, and there's a penalty. Come on, I don't want to be last. Who wants to be last? Not me. I'll get sacked. The team are already on the radio telling me, team meeting called if you get lost here, mate. It's going to be your last team meeting. Bring the sandwiches. Right, and again, he's going to be helped out now, but you see, the fact that there's two of them there now, it's going to make it, we'll need them to get into a bit of an argument or a barney or something, because we're not catching him at the moment while he's in the slip. Oh, and there's another penalty handed out, and again, we're already flashing those headlights. Our finger is not off that X button, but right about now, let's see what they're made of, because they're last lap head flashes. And there we go. battle for... I don't want last! No! Come on, come on! Does he want to pass him again? I would. Go on, you go and let that man pass you. You're retaliating. You're only way of beating him. You have a penalty. You have to be ahead of him before you serve that penalty. He did show a sneaky nose, which could bring us within distance. Come on, come on. Run you go. Like a granny. Surely we're going to have at least some side-by-side action with this man. Pick your side. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on. Defensive mode on. Haha, look at him in last. How did he get here? He's clearly out of his league. He's in last. He should have been in a different lobby altogether. Go away. I don't want to be back there. Leave me alone. Oh, he wants it. He wants it. He doesn't want to be last. Neither do I, sir. A big, slow, beautiful looking car on the apex. Was there a cutback? Come on, get in to protect that inside. Haha. Last place, Mr. Horn Dog. Can you believe it? You so slow, man. A wee bit of a surprise at the end of that one. Mr. Turismo did indeed have for us a bit of a race. So high is the stream, because I didn't do nothing different than ever before. We're still plugged in. My laptop was on there. Is the stream still on and we're still working? Hopefully we are, gentlemen. Don't you worry. Who was it we were racing with? Horn Dog. Thanks for the race, that was a good race. Mr. Horn Dog, where are you? The battle did not be the slowest guy. And Sharky, it was an accident, no problem, Sharky, no problem, sir. No probs. And that's to Mr. Sharky. Where are you, Sharky? No problems. So well, it was indeed an accident. He wasn't a dirty dog after all. I can't even remember how. Or was it? Was it really a ridiculous one? I can remember thinking, remember, Sharky bites. He bites you. Well, might have been an accident when he nudged us, but he took all of that track on. It was on the exit of a corner, I think. It was on one of the Lesmos. I think he went up the inside and nudged us out wide, and then drove us right off the track. So it definitely, whether that can be classed as a mistake, I don't know. There's a few things combined in there that suggest it's quite possibly not a mistake. The original tap might have been a mistake, but the force off the track, I'm not too sure about. He might have had other people behind him. I think there was an old guy in the battle as well, so we'll just be very nervous if we're on the outside of him. 3 minutes to go, and I'm going to use those 3 minutes to go and do a PP. Our results are possibly poor today because of that big red face I've been driving about with all day with that bog standard livery. Momo's pushed me off. Yeah, but again, I don't think it was. I was going off already myself. Momo's. I was the car that was at a totally different speed than what I should have been. I was just a slow car in the wrong place, and Momo's thought, no, I'm not slamming on my brakes to lose that much time. I don't think I would have lifted there as well. I just probably would have had a bit of contact. And sorry, mate, but what were you doing there? going that slow. What were you thinking? Right, I'll be back in a second. The stream is on, but it's really pixelated. I don't know what the hell. Hold on, let me turn my laptop off. Jessie says she gets through to her game a whole lot as well. Hold on, let me turn my laptop off as well. Then I was gonna, not that that should, no idea if they're working at it or what. It's better now, right? And we're straight into another one. My goodness. Still, we've had no top fives. We weren't last in the last one. That was a fun race in the end. We did indeed have a bit of fun. It was worth hanging around, staying in. Fifth time lucky. You're doing last to first. On what? On Monza, JJ? Are you coming into Monza to have a race with me? He was. Jack Balding Racing. One of those sensations of the future. Where are we? Ninth in this one. Mohammed was there. Burst is there. People are starting to come on. People are wanting to play. It was time to pull the finger out. Pull the socks up. Whatever you're saying is. Do that shit. You're going with Quentin and Nick. You're just going to follow them. And why the hell not? Who wouldn't want to follow them? I hope I don't see any of you at some point in this race. I hope I just move forward. I still want a bottle of bubbly. It's not fair. I'm feeling awfully thirsty. Got that out in the end. This lobby is sweaty. Does that mean it's good lobby? Hopefully there have been good lobbies. Although I don't think so. There was one of them I was number 2 or 3 in, so that suggests that it wasn't a good lobby, and I only got 9th or 11th. And it was time to write the name in the sand. We did indeed have ourselves a bucket and spade in the boot. And we've built ourselves a wee sandcastle on the outside of that one. It says, haha, I was here. My connection is poor, so there's a chance of me lagging out. I didn't look. You looking at the wee bars? Where am I? Oh, I am. 1 bar. I'm gonna lag out. Or I'm gonna lag that much. I will win the damn race. How can anybody race with that amount of lag? That's... Everyone is probably going to be jumping. If everyone's jumping about, I'm going to come into the pits. I don't want to ruin anyone's race. If it looks like every car is jumping about everywhere, then it's me that's really jumping about everywhere. Everyone nice and sensible around that. Good to see. Can we get behind the next one as well, please? Right, we're in the queue. We're right there with them. That's twice now we've received a small nudge in the back from that guy. Whenever we have nowhere else to go, we are as close to the car in front as what we can do. It's just a small misjudgment from himself. Again, dropping off now. Please, no, it's stubborn there. Show me your nose, take a pass. Come on. No penalty about it as well. Sure. My phone says there's no internet there, so my picture's still there. I'm gonna pretend my stream is still on. It might not be. I've no chat or anything, but or any signal on my phone at the moment. Just a bit clinging still. You expect anyone? Not clinging onto them. Right, let's see, can I do anything on it? Click into that again, and it's still on. No, the picture that I'm getting on my screen is just like an internet picture. Jesse, can you go onto my stream and tell me what you're seeing for you? I'm just getting like an internet thing. I've got the chat and stuff. No visuals. Oh my, I wonder what's wrong there. Then how do I go about trying to fix that? Well, we've just done a wild crazy lunge in the 8th position. Yeah, I can see the chat, but I've just got like a yellow explanation mark on top of the circle. Is he going to want it back now? No, he wants to make friends. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Dove. Inside me now. I wonder what that could even be. That's just a poor. I've never seen anything like that happen with a poor internet signal. Just losing your visuals. I wonder if that's a wee wire or something. Needs a bit of adjustment. We're in 8th position at the moment. 1.4 seconds away from a bunch of 3 of them. And a French guy on the ass area. 2 tenths behind us. Maybe looking to go for a move now on the way into the first corner. No, he gives us another wee nudge. Mohammed at the front of the wee group ahead of us has picked himself up a 1.5 second penalty, and that is actually a top 5. That's a top 5 up there. He serves the 1.5 second penalty. We're just out of the slipstream of the R2 ahead of us. Just out of it. And the Frenchman's still right on us. Are we back? Come on, start bringing me back to them. No again, max at speed. Stuck in the way. The French guy behind us is trying his best to help us as well. We're right on the fringe. Come on, let me in, let me in. Damn it, no. 8/10 behind. Come to the end of lap 8. Oh, one of them's driven out a bit wide. Does that let me back in it? Come on, we're nearly there. 5-1-4, right, we're in it now. They're right with each other, so can I stay in it while they're bumped off each other? Yes, it's coming down, right, we're in it. Right, there's a bunch of 4 of us now. And Quentin is making his way to make that a bunch of 5. All nose to tail around 2 days nose. A bunch of 1, 2, 3. There's a bunch of 6 of us now, all wanting a top 5 coming around to start the last lap. We've made our way up to 6th. As we cross the finish line to begin the last lap, we're 0.5 behind the car in front with 2 guys coming at us as well. Quentin's one of those guys too. Quentin's going to want to go for that move, I reckon. We'll have to go very deep there. Leaving the space. Can we follow him? We're down to P7 now, but Quentin is in front of us. And he's standing away to give us a slip. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, the guy behind us went for it. Oh my goodness, how many of you want to go for it, gentlemen? That was awful stuff there. Mohammed gets himself a 3 for the price of 1 seal there, I think. He would have had a very nice view of those 3 agents in front of him, just taking each other out. We're down to 8th now with Mohammed ahead of us. How much do we want 7th place of Mohammed on the last lap? I think, you know, I do, Mohammed. I definitely want that stuff. It'll be nice around this here one and hopefully get a run on you, but no, that's not a good enough exit to get a run. If anything, we'll be defending the 8th spot from a guy behind. Also thinking it looks like it's going to be an 8th place for us. Eighth place, a good race, but my best all-round race so far. Right, what am I meant to do with in order to try and fix that stream now? No idea what. Like, how do I, what do I even begin to do? Just end the stream. I'm taking it here. Do you see is what we see? Oh no. The connection. Yeah, I don't even know how to fix that. at all. I fiddled about there with my high definition cable and stuff, but I've no idea what if there's options in the PlayStation to go. I'll go and I'll have a quick look at broadcast settings and see if there's anything in there. Right. Right, hold on. If I press the share button, broadcast settings. No, well, I didn't even do anything there at all. Nothing has happened. So I'm gonna have to end the stream there. What time are we at anyway? 7:30. I'll see. I'm feeling it a wee bit actually in my shoulders there already. I mean, so I am just probably more because I've not been playing it for a while. I feel like I've done a wee bit of a workout there. I'll see. I don't know if I'll be back on or not. If I am back on, I'm not even too sure if I'll be back on this game or in a different game or what have you. Let me check and make sure before we end that we're still A plus. We are indeed. We're still A plus on the second account, so no pit parties for us in that one. I'll maybe see you again very shortly. Oh, hold on. The visuals are back. They've come back. All I did there was go into my broadcast settings and untick the camera and then retick the camera and came back out. What about the picture? I don't like the way YouTube keeps on automatically picking the lowest quality for everything that you go to watch now. Well, every live stream that you go to watch anyway. But a lot of videos as well sometimes for me. Stream's better. Guess who's back? Did we miss one? Or did that all just fall into place beautifully for me to turn up in the last couple of seconds and sign in? It did. Look at that. I saved that replay of the last race as well. It was the best one so far. Today it could have been a wee bit better here and there, but Quentin Tumwell coming from the back. I think he ended up in 5th or 6th. Get rid of the face cam. Why is the quality still very low for you, JJ? What the bloody hell is going on? Let me see. I'll untick the camera now. Broadcast settings, advanced settings, and untick the camera. Racing Skills is in the house. Hello, Mr. Racing Skills. Can you join? I'm not in a private lobby or anything at the moment. This is a daily race. But yeah, you can join and do daily races. You too, Mohammed. You too, mate. Did you see what I'm sure you had a good wee smile and laugh whenever the three of us all took each other out. I don't think I was that involved in it, but the two guys behind were definitely not thinking. Friend request received. Mr. Gallo Loco. Don't you worry, we can If you didn't get this 2.5 second penalty, you would have been top 5. Yeah, I was hoping for a top 5 in that one. Very fast lobby, but I was clinging on the fringe of the slipstream, and as long as you're in that queue, you're usually alright. But once you're out of it, it's very hard to get it back. You just kind of have to hope incidents go down, or people want to pass each other up ahead, and no one wants to pass you. I have still not had a top 5 today. Surely Mr. Turismo is going to give me one at some point. Is the stream any better looking now, JJ, for yourself? Lost 2 again. I didn't even... How did your last one go there? Where did you end up? Preparing to match. The stream's no different. I'll get that camera back on then at some point. Was it the 6th time lucky? You got 14th. It all went wrong. You think when the race starts, Jerry might come back? It says my signal's full now in this race. Rory's in the house as well, having himself a bit of fun at the end of the week. Rory's in the 4C. Isn't that slow in a straight line? I thought it was really good on the tyres, but very, very slow in a straight line. Yeah, if Rory's, my God. Rory, what were you thinking, sir? Is Rory having a challenge? Let's not get lost. And those guys behind Rory are fucking fast guys as well. Right, let's go out. Let's leave it on the brake pad for a minute. But you know, kind of should have went no PP. I don't know if it's a nervous PP now just because Rory is in the house. My goodness, let's not take the man out. Is this the new Momos from Belfast in Northern Ireland? Give it up for your dirtiest driver in the history of Gran Turismo. It's Scotty Senior. Could that be Rory's next video if it all goes wrong? Let's hope not. Is it even Rory? I see someone said imposter there. Is it a fake Rory? All pixelated again. Not sure what is going on. Right, we'll go to the rear and get our map on, or our radar. Everyone's still here. You guys are saying the lorry is lagged out and stuff. What are you talking about, JJ? I'm a waffler. What have I waffled about this time? Sexy car, sir, on your right hand side. Sexy car on the right hand side. You don't want the dirt, do you? You did want the dirt, my God, man. Go on, back out and stay in that slipstream. My goodness. If I had thought that we were just out of the queue, you're very lucky I didn't want to fight that. Still there at the moment. Again, this is the guy who loves tapping the ass area in the last race as well. That black and yellow nose. It's always in the braking zones as well. Again, he's totally mistimed his braking there, but got away with murder. Aggressive. Definitely aggressive there. We maybe need to start getting a bit more aggressive ourselves. We were right on the limit of that corner. We couldn't have nailed that any better, and the guy behind still, we got really lucky. Almost got cleaned out there. A bit of pressure off the ass area though because of that. Right. Shit is going down. It's a big queue. Excuse me. On again. Excuse me and pardon me. It came from the heart. If it had been the other way, it would have been a fart as someone has dropped a whale. My goodness, shit, it's going down. just about made that one work in the end. Again, but we'll find ourselves out of slip. Come on. Just about clinging, just about clinging. Oh, someone had to bail out of that whole corner there, or else they were taking us out. Well done, whoever that was. Sacrificing themselves rather than taking other people out. Again, it's the same guy, very eager, very quick. I mean, the callow guy, the eye callow, but like the right on the ass area, and very hard to stay clean and not have any contact whenever you're wanting to drive so close to people. He's all kinds of wee taps and nudges. Still there at the moment. Right. We kind of want to be sneaking out on the loose. We need to get a bit more aggressive. Oh my goodness. Survived it, but again, nowhere for us to go there on the track. Nothing we could do. lap 6. A nice wee race and battle. How many was there to pick off that day? He was a lean man in this corner, or does he want to back over immediately? Top 8 looks as if all that is possible at the moment. Well defended, really good racing. Oh, he was unlucky, he must have took a chunk to the inside. Why would you even threaten it if you were going to back out of that and let me have it? Why put your nose there? You just, all you're doing is making me have to go slow. Fucking communicate with me, man. If you're not going to take that pass with me, communicate with me. Move your car into a place on the track where I'm not scared of you. Please. There we go, make it friends. Thank you, sir. We're 8th at the moment, 1 point something of a penalty on up ahead. Is he in an argument with someone? Yes, go ahead, show me your nose now. We'll see. Look at that. I'll make friends with you. You're clearly fast, sir. Take me places. Three to go. I can't believe I started in the race. I thought food sitting there from the last race. I forgot to eat it. My God. A bit too close to the braking zone to bump him, so we're not. Oh! Trying to judge our own brakes with trail braking. Hard to judge. No harm done, but we're still there. Can't believe my food's sitting there, getting cold. far back does that penalty drop him? Does he fall back into our battle? He's still coming back. I think he's in our battle. Oh, needing to adjust those braking areas a lot more now. God, we've lost it if this guy wants run as well. Hand it over and nudge him on and hope for more rather than have a race with him. He wants more. Short shift and drop back. And there's that man on at the corner. Come on you go. Nudge him. Let it go, but don't want him yet. I'm still there. Two to go. And then remember your food, Stephen. Remember your goddamn food. Don't believe. I forgot about that. Sam is in the house. Hello, Sam, mate. Apologies, guys, if I'm missing any chat as well. You know what I'm like when I'm awful, and I'm probably never going to get better at that. Mr. Turismo, what did it do? What did it do? Thinking about food a bit too much. Oh my God. Didn't even feel like there was anything risky or dangerous about anything I did there. I was daydreaming a wee bit around that section, but I wasn't expecting a penalty. Right, could we even have that top 10 back? How's your drive, sir? How's your drive? Come on, get me into it. Get me into it. Yep, we're in it. We're in it. Hopefully Mr. Callow is only having a wee land of it. It's not for keepsies. We're at the party. And there's 3 guys on up there if they all want to get into an argument or anything. Cozy, hello Cozy mate, thanks for having in. It's a nice library Mr. Callow has himself. Stop it. I think we've got 11th place. I haven't seen a JJ Balding in any of these races. What is happening to you, JJ? Oh, my goodness. Look, if we had hit our own line, shit was available for us on the last lap. My goodness, we still got the 2. We might have had a top 8 there. If we had hit our own line, we thought the race was over. The race is never over. If there's cars in front of you, you should be fully focused. We should have had a top 8 there quite possibly. I'm not sure how much Callow was slowed down because of that stuff in front of him, but definitely would have had a bit of a chance. Right, I need to get some grub. So do, guys, I'm going to end the stream and stuff here. Apologies that we've not been on. lately will hopefully, I think, start getting back into a bit of a flow of it again. The rally. Cozy was in the house. What are you saying? Oh, the guy behind me is that the guy who was nudging me on? Only he was scaring me and making me slow. I couldn't wait for him to pull out of my slipstream so as I could lift off and let him have me. I'm not good in those situations. That's my worst point of racing. When there's people close to me on the way in the braking area, I'm having to try and brake late, which is not what I do. I'm a roundabout kind of guy. I'm not a this is exactly where I brake. I'm a make sure I'm in a zone. I brake in a zone that, and usually at the start of that zone whenever I'm trying to drive smooth. But when I have someone on my ass, I'm kind of being forced to brake at the end of the zone that I'm happy braking in case the guy behind is quicker and braking later. What happened in that one anyway for others? We didn't see Rory either. Surely, did Rory get last? Rory beat JJ. JJ, what are you doing? Did you just rage quit? 9th we ended up getting. I didn't see the number on my thing there. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Quentin and Nick cheated. I'm not sure how they cheat at Monza and I. But anyway, thank you. Apologies again, guys. We'll hopefully start getting back into it now. We're feeling a wee bit better. And we'll be back on soon. Enjoy. We might even be back on a different game after I have my food and stuff here. If not, nice to see you. Thank you as always. And we'll catch you on the flip side.